Hi folks, this is Jason. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. I'm just going to do a 10-part series tonight on Richard Dawkins. I've just been watching him on Al Jazeera TV. I just got in, I just missed the first few minutes of the discussion and debate. I don't know if he was debating at Oxford or at Cambridge. I couldn't work it out because I just missed the first few minutes of the discussion. And basically he was debating a Muslim journalist, and the hall was packed with atheists and Muslims mainly, and that was the discussion. So if anybody has any more details about what that discussion was, if they could send us a link, I'd be very grateful. But I've just finished watching it. It was about I watched about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes of the discussion and debate, and so I just want to go over some of the issues that he shared and to unpack it. And so I invite everybody to come in and discuss these topics that are on this series. Someone asked him, he was complaining that religion doesn't have any evidence, and that he is proclaiming the truth, as it were. And he was asked a question about how can something come from nothing? How can the universe just pop up from nowhere? And how can you believe in a multi-story universe, that there are multi-universes universes out there? And the Muslim person who was debating also mentioned, how come you can take this as this kind of high-handed position where you say religion doesn't have any evidence, but at the same time there's no evidence for a multi-universe theory, and yet Dawkins and others can pontificate about these things. And Dawkins' answer was, well, they're physicists. And then the Muslim debater said, well, you know, there are a variety of physicists who have a variety of opinions on this. One physicist says it's a mystery, and Dawkins said, well, that's okay. And he said, well, so it's okay if a physicist believes in mystery, but a person who's religious believes in mystery, it's not, you know. So there's a lot of kind of arguments going around concerning this question about something from nothing, and this issue about multi universes. So the question I have to ask for atheists is that question. Don't you think it's a bit rich when you say that there's no evidence, for example, for the Christian faith, yet you pontificate about a multi-universe theory without any evidence, and can hold on to this tenaciously? And where is your evidence that if you take a different position on this multi-theory universe, this theory of a multi-universe, how can you explain something coming from nothing? What evidence do you have that can happen from a universe perspective? And if you haven't got any evidence, don't you think it's a bit cheeky, really, to turn around and say to Christians, you haven't got any evidence, when for some of the basic foundations of your own beliefs that you don't have any evidence? But the Christian faith does have evidence. There's evidence that Jesus died on a cross. There's evidence that he rose from the dead. And if you want to listen to lectures about that, Gary Habermas on the resurrection of Christ, debating Anthony Flew is a good place to start if you want evidence on the resurrection of Christ. Okay, so I'll be interested to hear what you have to say. I just feel that, for me, Richard Dawkins sounded more like an evangelist at Christmas for atheism, but an evangelist without any real rationality. I thought he was arrogant. I thought he was ignorant. And I challenge you, Richard Dawkins, to a debate next year. Name the day and I'll come and debate you, sir, because I feel that you are ignorant and you're propagating ignorance, and you're just an evangelist for atheism, and you've been doing your evangelism at Christmas, and I personally was not impressed, sir. Okay.